Hello, my name is Simply Stella and I am the Queen of Talk, and I welcome you to yet another interesting edition of the program, Tango with ST. And so, as a media and event consultant, my team and I, anytime we go out on a new project and we're on a site, I'm always quick to tell them to take a look at the environment, a bare, plain environment before we start working. And every time I tell them, the old ones, they are not normally surprised anymore, but if we have new persons on the team, they'll be wondering why there will be a need to look at the place. Then while we start working, you hear them, some of them, the new ones, that say, "Oh, madam, this job is hard, this thing is hard." But because I have a picture of where we're going, that is one thing that keeps me going. It's my passion, so I can just keep going. But once I show them a picture of what we intend to achieve, it keeps them going. Especially when they begin to see the picture unfolding, the beautiful picture unfolding as we get along. So that keeps them going. So when we're done, we now have the picture of the place. They'll go like, "Wow, this is nice, this is nice." What makes me happy is, apart from the beauty of the place, and everything intact, all the vendors at the right place, is not just the client being happy, but my crew, my team members, happy to see what they took part in, an achievement that they took part in. And that makes me really happy. Then, moving on, at the end of the day, when we're done, and normally this job can take a whole night, we can spend a whole day into the night to the next day putting up things. Then when the event is over and all of that, and I ask them to start bringing down things, taking things off, everybody work here, pick up this, putting the place back to the bare look, the plain place it was. And you always hear one of them say, life. So all the things that we spent putting up, this whole work that we made beautiful and all that, we're beginning to scatter them, bring them down and all of that. And in less than 2 hours or an hour, we've put down all those things, and they'll go like, "This thing that took us the whole night," all of that and all of that. And that is when I go to say, "So what lessons have you learned from this?" Honestly. So this is what has inspired today's topic. I know on this program I've talked about controlling your emotions, your anger, your temper and all of that. I can never oversay it. It can never be oversaid. When such things happen, every time we're on these locations, I always use the opportunity to tell them that, just like you have complained about, so this job that took us the whole night to build, we're putting them down after the whole show and or event. I tell them this is how people get their lives plans, or a project, something they've worked on all their life. They can just wreck it in 1 minute due to anger. It's so easy to pull down what takes years to put up. Anger, if you don't control your emotions, you can bring down beautiful things that you have built for yourself. You can bring down a life that you have built so beautifully over the years. You can bring down a plan, a project, or anything that you have spent your sweat over, just like this, in a blink of an eye, just like that. So I always use that opportunity to tell people to control their anger. I need you to understand that a lot of people are gaslighters, in the sense that they just prick you a bit so that you can react the wrong way, get angry, and you scatter everything that you have built. Everything good or anything good around you that you're trying to build or that you have built successfully and all of that. we must learn to control our anger. We must learn to control our emotions, our temper. A lot of us have learned from experiences in the past where we reacted in a way that, on a second thought, when we are sober or in our thinking corners, we would know that, man, I overreacted. I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. It will now occur to you that perhaps if this person hadn't said this thing, I wouldn't have reacted in this form. But you now begin to think about it, that the main purpose of this person telling you this or making you, bringing this thing to your knowledge is for you to react in this form so that you can destroy that which you are trying to build. But guess what? We've grown. We don't react like that any longer. The older we get, we begin to see that a lot of battles that we have fought in the past, there was no point fighting them. I have said that on this program before. So today's own is just to talk about controlling your anger again. That once you have a picture of where you're going, of something you're building, don't overreact. It's fine to be angry. It's fine to be angry, but do not overreact. Controlling your emotions, you can let people know how you feel without overreacting, without spoiling things, without scattering things. Then you fall back on regrets. You start all over again. Sometimes you may not have the opportunity to start all over again. You know what I mean? So control your emotions. A lot of people are out there to make you react to things. You can't choose what people throw at you, but you can choose how to react to them. That's just the truth. So always have the picture of that which you have built in your face, so that when things come like this, all you need to do is protect it at all costs. I hope this makes sense. It can never be overstated when I come to say control your emotions. Control your emotions so that you don't destroy what you have spent your life, your sweat and your blood over. You destroy it in the twinkle of an eye due to what someone has said or done. Instead of overreacting, protect that which you hold dear. Do you get it? If you're watching for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button and keep following. Leave a comment and we'll respond. And also remember to share. Once again, it's Tango with ST with the Clean Talks Stella. Thank you for watching and bye for now. Stay safe.